Hello and welcome. If you are here, I have a message for you. So let's get going on what the message is that wants to come forward today. These are the cards of the Divine Master. I'm also going to pull from the Divine Gateway here. I didn't know I was going to do that until just now. But whatever this is, it feels like a gateway. It feels like a gateway of energy that is opening up for you. And I've had readings coming forward about new guides coming in as well. And it feels like there's some kind of a gateway that is opening. I'm not sure when this is going to be aired because I'm probably when you're watching this, I'm on vacation and I've been putting out my readings ahead of time. So the bottom of the deck, I saw transcendence here. Okay. Oh, they're telling me I'm going to shuffle. So you can just go forward if you don't want to watch the shuffling. That's okay. Sometimes I might say things if things come to me, if there's something channeled that comes into me. It's up to you if you want to watch it. You're certainly not required to. And you will not hurt my feelings. If you decide to just go forward. It is not an issue. I'm also going to pull a couple of these little druid cards. They wanted to come in too. And there is activations on them by the place in which they come from. Okay. So I'm just going to let those sit there for a minute. You can take a look at them and perhaps they will activate you in some way. All right. Lady Portia. Overcoming limitations, karmic release, let go of the need to be right. This feels like a change in belief or something like that. And because you are holding on to that old belief, because it's something that you've had for so long and you've probably talked about it, you've probably talked about it or brought it forward to other people, and you're like, yeah, this is blah, blah, blah at one point in time. So you don't want to bring it forward now because it'll make you look like you were wrong. And something that we need to realize is that we operate within the limitations that we are in and within the wisdom that we are in, and we don't know everything. So as we move upon our journey and as we gain knowledge, our beliefs can change because of that, because we find something else out and we're like, holy shit, that doesn't match my belief. Look at that, right? So we have to be flexible and be willing to allow ourselves to learn new things, right? It may have been right for you at one time, but it changes and it's no longer right. And there's the heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking generosity. And the other gateway is Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. Yeah, so this can even be something with you that You feel because you were wrong that you don't want to put yourself out there. So, for example, if you're a channeler that I am, and you channel something through, and then all of a sudden you got something else, and you're like, "Holy crap!" Like I put that out there, But we, as channels, bring forward what is brought through us. Okay, and that information is meant to come out in the world. Okay, it was meant for someone to hear at some point in time. Okay. So it is about being humble in the realization that you don't know everything, and things come out to you in little bits and pieces. And your belief system can change as that happens. Okay. The light priestess, this says, but I mean the high priestess is what I see. Galactic wisdom, cosmic ritual. Mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. Yeah, you are basically going through some kind of an initiation or something, to where you are being asked to really trust and to really sit in that humility. Being humble is really, really important. When we think about the great masters, and how humble they are, they know that they only know a small portion of what there is to know. So we are making our choices based on a limited mind. Okay. So we can only make those choices out of the information that we have. And when it's limited, you know, sometimes our choices become, very limited as well. Okay. I feel like these need to come next. Freedom. Yeah. Embody freedom, and embody the freedom of choice. Embody the freedom to change. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be so afraid to change. Don't be so afraid to step into the idea of not always being right, being flexible and taking on other beliefs. Okay. Reclaim your energy. You're probably feeling really, really tired, because of this, right? Because it plays on our mind when we think that, oh my God, this is, you know, this is wrong, or I said something wrong, or what will people think, all of those things, right? And it does take a toll on our energy and healing. Yeah, healing that for sure. There's so much healing, that thread that's going through right now as well. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So this is part of this, as well. Remembering that, as things move on, and as things change, so do you. It's not even being. It's not even about being right. Right? Who cares if you're right? What it's about is about others judging you. It's not about being right. It's about being judged, is what I'm hearing. And you can do it. You have the ability. Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Yeah, you're definitely being called to take a look at something. Get grounded. Empath. Highly sensitive. Connect with nature. There's definitely something that you're being asked to see in a different way, in a different light. Let's see what these are. Wild wisdom. I need my glasses for these. They're just tiny. Spirits bless you with their presence when you accept your true power. Unleash your creative heart here, now, in this hour. Meditate with vanadinite crystal for powerful focus and playful creativity. Accept your true power. Unleash your creative heart. Yeah, I mean, we need to recognize that we're in a world that is changing as well. Like right now, we're sitting in a new energy that never has been here. So we have the power of creation right now to create that world in a new way that has never been. The long, unnamed path. But what if the path leads to something better than you felt? Just keep on the journey and the fears will soon melt. Carry carnelian for grounding and relief. Yeah, it feels like you are moving into a new energy, but you're having difficulty with, some kind of belief that you've had or something you've talked about. It's changing your perception. Okay. All right. So 9 of Cups on the bottom. 9 of Cups is learning how to love yourself, learning how to accept yourself. When we love ourselves, we accept ourselves. We have compassion for ourselves as we do for others. And part of that is about accepting that, um, you know, we do the best we can with the limited information that we have. Ooh, that made a big crash. There is the 8 of Cups. Yeah, the Tower. And the Lovers. Yeah. This is talking to me about self-realization, especially with seeing the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck when I started the shuffle. It's more about that compassion. Yeah. 7 of Swords is, about keeping something close to your chest, you know, holding on to something. Five of Wands is talks to me about conflict. And you are definitely conflicted. And here is the Prince of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So you have been working on, there's the Prince of Swords, fast moving, slow moving, fast moving. So it feels like you have been working on something for a long time, and now after all the work that you've put in, you kind of have to change what you thought was the right way, the right thing, something like that, okay? And you're having a hard time letting go of that. And they're saying to let go of it because, you're only wasting your energy, right? Because now that you know something, you can't unknow it, right? You have to live in your truth. Queen of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to make a choice. A choice for what's right. What your intuition is telling you, what your heart is telling you, how it is guiding you. You have to make that choice. And you have to move on it. Because this is the hand of God coming down here. And this is going to shake you up. Okay? This is not talking about a relationship to me. This is talking about the self. This is going to shake you up. It's going to bring you into a new energy. Might push you into dark night of the soul as well. Just surrender to it and allow yourself to move through the energy, to transmute it, to allow it to flow. Okay? All right, I'm going to get So many cards here now, you guys. I'm gonna get some advice from the Cosmic Wisdom deck, and then we will close this out. So this feels a little bit confusing, so you may as well feel like you feel a little bit confused with the energy. What do I do? Your ability to connect with the physical world and to find comfort in simplicity offers you a profound source of strength and resilience. Again, it feels like a conflicting energy here. It feels conflicting. Yeah, and there's the moon, no wonder. In times of darkness, find solace in the knowledge that the light will return in times of brightness. Appreciate the illumination and let it guide your steps. So basically what they're saying is to wait until something becomes clear to you. Gain clarity. Don't just go moving into something that you're not quite sure about. Okay? Wait until you receive clarity. Go within, trust what's coming within for you. Release resistance and surrender to the flow of me. You are guided to trust the process. Let go of control and embrace the journey into the unknown. Exactly. And that's what this tower is talking about here. To basically be able to connect with your true self once again. Okay, beautiful souls, that is your reading for today. Thank you for joining me as always, and until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.